Hello and welcome to your forecast for Scotland from the Met Office for Monday. And we've started the week with more wet weather in the west. That rainfall continues through the rest of Monday and throughout much of Tuesday in some places, but it is mainly in the west. It's much drier further east. For all areas though, it is pretty blustery. We've got this strong wind blowing from the southwest all the way across the Atlantic, and following that wind, well, you've got this weather front which wriggles across the Atlantic but essentially just points towards western Scotland through the next 48 hours or so. So the wet weather just continues. It lashes it down across western hills of the Highlands in particular throughout Monday afternoon. The rain eases off following a wet start for the southwest, but there will be some rain pushing into the far north of the mainland. Really, it's the Northern Isles that sees the best weather through Monday afternoon. By that I mean the driest and the brightest, even some sunshine. Cloudier elsewhere and with a blustery wind. It's not going to feel very pleasant anywhere, but at least with that wind it's a mild airflow, 15, possibly 16 degrees, somewhere like Berwick, I'd suggest. Now into Monday evening, we're going to see the wet weather continue in the West Highlands, but more pulses of particularly heavy rain into the southwest for a time, and then bands of rain push into the Northern Isles. So for many, it's a wet night. The driest weather once again in the east, one or two breaks in the cloud, but a strong blustery breeze from the southwest mean that it's certainly going to be a mild night with temperatures in some places 12 to 14 degrees by the time we start off Tuesday. Through the night, however, that rainfall giving another 80 to 100 millimetres in places. A yellow warning's in force. These kinds of rainfall amounts can cause flooding in places and landslides, and 3 days of rainfall may well add up to 260 millimetres over the tops of the Highlands in the west by the start of Wednesday. But there is an improvement. There is an end in sight from the southwest as we end Tuesday. You can see drier, brighter weather returning here from Dumfries to Galloway and then eventually into the central belt. Even some sunshine to end the day. And with that, again, mild southwesterly airflow, add a bit of sunshine, well, we could see even 16 or 17 degrees. Once again, Edinburgh, the Lothians, somewhere like that. But again, not feeling pleasant at all in the northwest where that rainfall just continues to hammer it down. And it will do through Tuesday evening before eventually easing away overnight, and we'll see that drier, clearer weather push in from the south. So Wednesday in places will start off with cloud and further patchy rainfall, but it doesn't last that long. Eventually sunnier skies spread north across the whole of the country and warmer air. We could even see 19 degrees somewhere like Glasgow, Moray Firth, and it will feel very pleasant indeed after all of that wet weather. More details on the Met Office website, through our app and via our social media channels.